Hey guys!
Nice.
We're in Aichi Prefecture.
Which is our hometown.
This is where we live.
Yep.
Our first stop in Aichi Prefecture was Meiji Mura, which is like an old-time amusement park. Like
Meiji
an old-fashioned... It's not really... They don't have rides or anything. It's kind of like a historical amusement park. But it was more fun than it sounds. They have lots of old buildings, of course. You can go in and tour those. But they also have a lot of old-time games that you can play.
More than 100 years ago.
Yeah.
My great-grandma was born in Meiji period.
Yeah,
Yep.
like really old games that, of course, all the old people teaching you, they're like the masters at it. Because they grew up doing it.
He was showing off all kinds of stuff.
You can also try on old-timey clothes, and that was so much fun. You get 5 minutes in your outfit to take pictures, which is not a lot of time.
Yeah.
But you just gotta be creative. You know, get your poses down like when you go into it, so you know what to do. I definitely recommend it. It was a lot of fun.
I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, a lot more fun than I was expecting.
And after that, we went to a ramen store called Hanabi. Hanabi means fireworks. And I don't know why it's called Hanabi, but it's really, really spicy.
I think it's called fireworks because it's like, it blows up in your mouth.
That's what she
Fire.
says, so. It's pretty spicy, and I'm not really good with spicy ramen, but it was really good that I couldn't stop eating. I kept sweating, but it was worth it.
It's Taiwanese ramen, maze soba actually.
Yeah.
So not technically ramen. They're slightly thicker noodles, and the soup base is so thick that it kind of...
The ramen, they have raw egg on top of it, and it's really thick. They didn't have like soup. So
right. It
it's
comes
really
with
thick.
soup,
Yeah.
but then the soup kind of like cooks itself while it's out on your plate because it's very hot. The same with the raw egg. Even if you don't like raw eggs, I still suggest you get it because you mix everything together. That's why it's called maze soba. Maze means like mazeru is to stir,
Mixing,
mix.
yeah.
So you mix it all together and then the egg cooks itself.
Yes,
so
it's really good.
You're not actually eating the raw egg. You
I
can handle
would
it.
give 9 out of 10.
They do have a really long line because they're very famous. So be prepared to stand and wait for a little while when you get there, but it's worth it. Next we went to Nagoya Castle. Nagoya Castle is I guess the most famous castle of Aichi Prefecture because Nagoya is the capital here.
Yeah.
It's also the 3rd largest city in Japan. So it's quite a large city, although it's not known for tourist destinations as much as Tokyo and Osaka/Kyoto.
But sometimes they have events too, and where you can see people
Festivals.
dress up like samurai people.
Right.
That was really cool.
At Nagoya Castle, they usually have samurai greeters there during the day, so they'll have people come and dress up in their old-time samurai gear, and you can take pictures with them.
Yeah.
Sometimes during festivals, they'll do events where they'll shoot like the old matchlock guns, which is what the samurai used to use.
Hinaoju, yeah.
Yeah, back in the day here. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You get to go inside Nagoya Castle, I believe. How much does it cost to get into the grounds? 500 yen?
500 yen.
Yeah, to get into the grounds of Nagoya Castle, it costs 500 yen. But you can go all the way around in all of the buildings that they have open. You can go to each floor of the castle, and each floor has its own set of museum exhibits that you can look at. And the very top floor is an observation deck / souvenir store. And it's kind of one of the things that if you're in Nagoya, most people just go to see it. So if you're here, think about checking out Nagoya Castle. After that, we went to Little World, which is another kind of amusement park / outdoor museum in the city of Inuyama, which is also where Meiji Mura was.
Yeah.
Inuyama is one of the other famous cities that's in Aichi Prefecture. It's actually called Little Kyoto because they have a lot of really old historical districts there. So we went to Little World, which is, it's kind of a large ovular path. Like the whole path is an oval and you can walk around it. It took us 5 hours to walk through it.
All the countries, right?
Right,
Yeah.
and we were kind of rushing a little bit. So what they have there is they have actual little villages built, replicating villages from different countries. So we started in Okinawa, and then we went to Taiwan, and then we went to other countries like Germany and France and Burkina Faso, all around the world. And at a lot of these places, you can actually try on traditional clothing from that country. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
In most of the villages, they actually have some traditional food from that country as well, which was really cool. But I guess by the end of it, if you go to every village and you try on all the clothes and you try on all the food, you're spending a lot of money because each thing costs a separate amount. So it's a little bit pricey, but it was still worth it just to go and walk around all the exhibits. Right now we're at Nagoya Port, which is behind us. Here there are a lot of different attractions, the most famous being Nagoya Aquarium.
Which is right here.
I really like this aquarium. It's very large. They have orcas, they have dolphins, they have beluga whales, and then they have an entire, you know, normal aquarium with fish from all around the world.
Yeah.
Their shows are pretty incredible. They have one with fish that'll spin around in a tornado, 30,000 sardines.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That they show you during feeding time, and then they swarm around food and it looks like they're swimming in a tornado. It was pretty incredible.
It's breathtaking, seriously.
Yeah,
it's really great.
This is one of my big recommendations for Nagoya. I know Japan has a lot of aquariums and I haven't been to any of the other ones, but this one's pretty good.
Yeah.
I would say.
Definitely.
Great. One of the things that I love about this aquarium is that a lot of the exhibits are really large, so the fish have a lot of room to swim around, especially the dolphins. They have a huge tank. It's one of the largest aquarium tanks in the world, so that made me feel really comfortable watching the animals here.
Yeah.
Do any of you guys know what foods Nagoya is famous for? There's unagi, which is eel, and chicken wings! Yes, chicken wings! Nagoya is famous for chicken wings.
It's actually good. Really.
Everyone likes chicken wings. You know, it doesn't matter where you are, everyone likes them. So we went to Yamachan, which is a chicken wings restaurant here in Nagoya.
The chicken wing tastes, it's a little peppery. Wait. The Yamachan chicken wing is a little peppery compared to the other normal chicken wings, and it's really addictive. I normally eat about 30 to 40 wings. It's that good.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our prefecture. Obviously, there are a lot more things here that we couldn't show you in this one trip, so come visit our channel, Rachel and Jun, because we've uploaded a lot of videos in Aichi Prefecture. Next, we're heading to Shizuoka, so we'll see you there.